This Sullivan Gambit can be played against one e4 and one d4. Before I play 1 or 2 games on lichess, let me show you a beautiful trap in the Sullivan Gambit. Say white starts with pawn to e4, you go knight f6, which is the early hind, and after e5 you go knight d5. If they play pawn to d4, it is time for you to sacrifice your pawn like this, putting it on b5. I want you to keep this position in mind because I want to show you how you can achieve the same position even against d4. Say white plays pawn to d4, here you can just go pawn to b5, and after pawn to e4, now this is when you go knight f6, attacking the e4 pawn. They can't just give up their precious center pawn for your useless flank pawn. That's why they always play e5. They understand the principle, and now this is when you can go knight d5. And lo and behold, we are back to the same position that I asked you guys to keep in mind or to remember. The point is, if white takes, now you can simply go pawn to c5, sacrificing another pawn. What if they take? Well, you have queen a5 check, and there's nothing much they can do. Even if they play knight c3, you have knight takes, attacking the queen, and on the next move you will be up a bishop. If they don't take on c5 and let's say they play pawn to c3, again you can just take, because if they take you have queen a5 check, same trap, same death. Again, if they play something like bishop c4, you can just take. Point is, if they take on d5, you still have queen a5 check and you're gonna get back your piece, maybe with some great positional advantages. Now that you know how the Sullivan Gambit goes, it is time for me to walk the talk by challenging some random opponents on lichess. I've saved the best for last, so be sure to watch this video up to the end, and that's how you support this channel. Also, hit the like button as a way of encouraging me to keep on making these wonderful videos, and also don't forget to subscribe. And hey, want to take your chess seriously? Simply head over to the comment section down below and find a special link to my courses that you should click. You will be redirected to my Patreon page where you can access all my wonderful courses. By the way, that's how you support this channel. Right. The Polish defense. Now let's transpose the game back to the Sullivan Gambit. Bishop takes, I'll be happy. Yep, now pawn to c5. Ready to capture the bishop for free on the next move if white allows. I think so. Check, knight c3, knight takes, queen takes. That's how this goes. I'm playing against a 2277 rated opponent, and you can see I just won a free piece right on move 5. Now you know my titles are not clickbait. For one, I can take... No, I can't due to bishop that. Now I want to go bishop s6 on the next move. Yeah, bishop s6, kind of preventing white from castling. That move. Guess I can play... Guess this is awesome. And what else can I do? Probably attacking that rook. Let's do that. Not afraid of this, even though I am in some way. My opponent is playing actively as well, so I need to be very careful and take them serious. Can I take? Or can I advance? I think let me play pawn to... Wait a second. Do I have any other weaknesses? Nope. I was looking at moves like pawn to c4. Now I'm safe. So this is just a lazy gambit I play against d4 players if I just want to win games very fast. Not sure about this move. There is no any serious threat on my side. I think I can just take, and I can take if I want, right? Oh, okay, so if I take, my opponent is going to take with the bishop. I want to do this little trick. First, let's chase this queen away. Still the same problem. Can I give a check with my bishop? I don't know what to do next. Or maybe I attack the rook. I think white has no moves. I can start doing whatever I want. Give a check and capture the pawn on a2. They can't castle short due to my light squared bishop on a6. Yeah, let me just start grabbing free things. Oh, okay. Some checkmate threat here. I think I can just drop my knight. How about this move? Let's try this. Not sure about my previous move. That was a nice try, by the way. Knight g5. Stopped by knight d8. Oh, there we see another thing, but wait a second. What if I just give a check? My opponent is still stacked, and give another check, right? Give another check. Yeah, like, let's do this and attack the bishop again. Maybe this is one move I did not see, but let's see what I can do. Give a check. Yeah, this is going to be checkmate. Yeah, this is checkmate, right? Awesome. Awesome stuff. My opponent started coming back slowly but sure. I just ensured to do a little tricks, and anywho, you now know the power of the Sullivan Gambit, you guys. Can I try one more game? I think so. If you want to improve your chess rating today, you can copy my opening strategy that I'll be demonstrating in a few moments. Welcome back to KaspaChess. And hey, don't just watch. That's not encouraging at all. To keep this channel alive, you can simply share this video, hit the like button, and subscribe. If you want to go through my study PGNs, such as the one I'm using in this study, you can visit my Patreon page. The link is in the comment section down below. Another default opponent. Let's go, the Sullivan Gambit. Pawn to e5, knight that. Okay, so I've never seen this before. Nevertheless, I can still go bishop b7. At this point, I'm thinking of playing this move, but let's go pawn to c5. Let's try this. And then, can I go e5 or e6? If I can remember very well, I'm supposed to play pawn to b4 here, but let's go pawn to e6. I will play a5 if b4 is played. And if pawn to e5, I have bishop takes. So bishop g5, bishop e7. Trying to stay relevant in society. Let me just take the pawn. Damn it. I missed that, but wait a second. Maybe there's something else I can do. No, I'm not going to lose any piece here. I have h6 and g5. Of course, my position is very shaky, but I mean, what do you expect when somebody plays a gambit? What do you expect? So the idea of a gambit is to give your opponent some advantage in the opening and then try to get it back in the middle game. Let's go queen a5. If queen takes, or maybe I was just going to take the queen. Let's attack. Attack the queen. I have knight takes. My opponent is doing everything possible to annoy me. I think let me just take. They're giving me more time to organize my pieces. If you think about it, they can't castle long. That'll be too dangerous and deadly. I think my king will be very safe on the center. Should be careful of this. I have check. Okay, there's this little checkmate trick, you guys. If my opponent is not going to be careful, I'm going to do that and they will suffer the consequences. So d5, knight check. I can see the upcoming checkmate there. So let's try this. Have pawn takes. This is open check. So mate on h8. Yep, I feel like Hikaru. All my opponent needs to do is to give up their queen, I guess. Yep, so this is check, and then check, then rook, checkmate, queen at 7, rook takes. Awesome stuff! Endgame master! Alright, now check this out, you guys. If you want to learn more about these kinds of tricks or similar opening ideas like the ones I just shared, you can watch this video that has popped up on the top left. Another video that I highly recommend you check out to skyrocket your rating is this one that has popped up on the top right. But if you love Gambit videos, you can check out the video that has popped up on the bottom left. And if you are a lover of chess traps like myself, feel free to click on the video that has popped up on the bottom right.